Well, hello, and welcome to Spending Time with Dr. Walt, your local old school over 50 gamer, back in the house one more time with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now, let me apologize because something happened to my recording at the worst time. I mean, this episode, the Battle of Kaer Morhen, is so epic that I am really in a state of distraught, as I have come to accept I will not be able to publish it. And it is unfortunate. I can publish pieces of it because I think I can salvage a little bit of it to publish, and that's what I'm going to do here today. But so much happened during that battle. I mean, the video itself was over 2 hours long, and it was really one that you would not have turned away from. So this video was, from start to finish, a must-see video, and man, I am really upset that I was not able to bring that and to publish that. Long story short, something happened with the audio, and the audio got really out of sync to the point where my voice was not syncing with me, but yet I was responding to what was on the screen, but what was on the screen wasn't what was being seen when you saw my video. So it was really messed up. And to make matters worse, I was not recording separate tracks at the time, so I couldn't just pull my audio out and, to reset it doing the editing. And so it was really messed up. And so I spent about a day literally going through. I contemplated everything from pixelating myself out and just letting it run, going through and trying to edit it out and shift the video over and all the audio over every time I spoke. But there were times where they were overlaying of voices, and there was time that it wouldn't have made sense to edit out, and it would have been a ghost voice there. I even contemplated just cutting me out of it, but the fact that my voice came in at the most inopportune times and didn't match the video, it just didn't make any sense to do that. So I apologize for that. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to attempt to make it, I won't say make it right, but make it better. So I'm just gonna narrate and talk about what happened during this unbelievable video, and I'm gonna put it on in the background, and I'm gonna talk through certain points of it. And at a certain point, there's something that, something dramatic happened. If you played the game before, then you know what happens at the Battle of Kaer Morhen and how it all comes to an end. I will show that, even though my voice is still not going to match up with what you see on the screen. I feel that turn of events was so important. I cannot not include that in this video and let it stand on its own. And I'll talk more about it after that scene is done. But without any further ado, let me go ahead. I'm going to put the video on in the background here. Okay, so like most battles that you find in these type of environments, the battle starts, with us putting together our team, and putting together our team. We finally end up at Kaer Morhen, and our main job is to protect Ciri, and we really try to go all out protecting Ciri. We got these line of defenses that are set in place. We've got Yen, she's going to provide protection. We've got who else we have? We've got the other Witchers doing various things. We're out and we're fighting in the forest and trying to do some delaying tactics, trying to whittle down the forces, even though they seem to have an unlimited number of forces. So we've got everyone doing their part to try to stave off, the inevitability of them coming into the fort and just wreaking havoc. We've got Triss. Her job is to rain fire down. It's just the whole thing is really set up really nice for defensive purposes, and we really do a pretty decent job at it. There are some things that obviously are very challenging for the team, not to mention it's just so damn many of them, and they come in through the portals. We got to try to close the gate to try to keep them out. And so what you're seeing in the background is really, Geralt and the team just fighting, fighting for their collective lives, and so many things happen in this. I think Geralt in my playthrough died a couple times. Only after we got back, there was a time I couldn't find how to get inside the protective area, so I ran around going, "Hey, I don't know how to get in. I don't know how to get in. I don't know how to get in." And so I couldn't figure out how to get in, and I died there. There's one time I got a little frustrated because they kept yelling at me to close the gate, like I'm doing right now. As you can see in the background, I'm trying to close the damn gate, and they keep yelling at me. I said, "Dude, if you don't stop yelling at me about closing this damn gate, we just gonna forget about the wild hunt, and we're just gonna fight amongst ourselves. A little friendly fire, a little fratricide." You know what I'm saying? So be careful. They'll be yelling at people like that. So, long story short, we got the gate closed, and then we just had but they got in. Obviously, they got in, but we were really just trying to get to the protective area at that particular point in time. Once we got inside, we were able to regroup a little bit, and then we started getting ourselves together. And we look out, and we see, they're gonna break in. They're gonna break in through the door, and so we just start trying to reevaluate where to put our defenses. Okay, but before we could really, get everything settled, obviously it was time to do battle again. And so what you're seeing right now is us, trying to disperse out a little bit, trying to get some things figured out. Again, I do apologize that I'm not able to share this with you, but the idea right now is, if you see these portals here, we realize they're coming in through these portals, and we got to close these portals in order to try to stave off as many enemies getting into the fort as possible. So that's what we're doing here in the background, and we're fighting in the meantime and yelling at each other and that type of thing, and trying to keep from dying, and it's a pretty good battle. And again, unfortunately, I cannot bring that to you because of the problems I had with the audio. But as you can see there, we are really trying to take care of this thing here, just trying to protect our girl Ciri, because they want her they want her blood, basically. I don't know, her blood somehow or another is supposed to save their world, so they're willing to sacrifice her in order to save their world, but we're not willing to play that game. So, and that's where we are with this particular scene that you see here. Right now, we've got Triss. Looks like she's getting ready to rain some fire down, and she's ready to go. And Ciri, she's ready to go, and she's just giving Ciri some last minute instructions about using some kind of stone. Now, I couldn't figure out when I was playing, there was some kind of stone I was supposed to be using, and I couldn't figure out how to equip it, and it was a little frustrating because with Geralt, I will press a certain button, bring up my inventory and equip it. But Ciri, I'm thinking now, as I look back at the video play, that I didn't have to equip it, that it was already equipped. But I spent some time, in the heat of the moment, I'm running around, I'm just as stressed out as they are, trying to figure out how to equip this thing, and I could not figure out how to equip it. So that happened, but long story short, I don't think I needed to. I think it was already equipped. If somebody's played this game, if you guys want to comment on that and let me know for sure, if that's what happened. But I'm thinking that's what happened at that particular point in time. So here we have, I think this is, what's his name? Erascool? I think that's how you pronounce his name. But he's fighting against one of the big bads here, and about to get his butt whooped and needs some help, obviously. This guy he's fighting right now, this is a beast. This is, I believe this is, what's his name? Arrow, what's his name? Arrow, Imlarith. That's it, Imlarith, because he's got that big long stake with the bulb on the end, and he plays a very, very important part here in this particular fight and beyond. So Esco was not going to take him down. You know, that was pretty obvious. Now he backed off a little bit because he realized who he was fighting, and he can't kill Siri because Siri is needed. So he backed off the fight there, understanding that. Okay. In this particular scene, we see that Yennefer has collapsed. Her defenses have come down, and now the freeze from the Wild Hunt is coming through, and just literally just freezing everything. Even Geralt can't move, you know, and he's strong as crap, and he's frozen. He can't do anything. So we're coming to the end of this battle here in short order, especially since our folks can't do anything, you know, at this particular point in time. So we're struggling, and right now, yeah, as you can see, we've got Vesemir. He is helping Ciri. He's not frozen yet. He's helping Ciri to try to get her to a safe place. Now you got to remember, now Vesemir is very old. My understanding is that he's a couple centuries old. So he's a seasoned warrior. Probably can beat just about any of these guys he faced in a one-on-one battle. But you know, he's trying to protect Ciri right now, and I am gonna let this scene play out. So give me one moment. Let me set my screen up.
Where is he?
Oh boy.
Shan't escape me this time.
Uh-oh. Oh.
She'll not abandon you. You humans are so impractical.
Ciri, no! I forbid you! You always were an unruly child.
Oh my
I
God.
adored that about you.
Oh my God.
Now fly!
Oh my God, there's some here. Oh man.
I was too late to help him.
It's not your fault.
I should not have fled here to Kaer Morhen.
Okay. So everyone grieves in their own way, and what I have found in my video gaming history is not too many scenes really bring me to the point of dare I say tears or you know really high emotion. There are some scenes that can do that to you, and I think there was only one scene that I can think of offhand that really did it, and that was in Forspoken. That really kind of got to me a little bit with Olivia. I find that on my rewatch of videos that I get more emotional or close to emotion than when I'm actually playing. When I'm planning, it's one thing. When I get to watch it, just sit back and watch it, then it gets to me, because not because the character or the person has died necessarily. Like even in my rewatch of this, I'm watching as Vesemir, sacrifice himself nobly, in a noble manner, I should say. But it's the effect of the people around and the grief that they feel for the person who has passed on. I feel that grief. I'm a survivor of my parents passing, my brother passing, and that feeling of grief that I felt when they passed it's just so overwhelming. It's very heavy on the heart, heavy on the soul. And when I see people grieving because of someone they lost, that gets to me even more so than the actual passing of the person themselves. Because once the person's passed, there's not a whole lot we can do about it. Obviously, they're passed on, but the ones who have to live on and carry that weight with them, you want to try to comfort them and make them feel, as best as they can, because they have to keep on living, and that's what we are. So that's my brief commentary in terms of, man, if you're going through something like this right here, definitely, seek the strength of those around you, get help, because you have to keep going. There's nothing you can do about what has happened, but you have to keep moving. And so I feel more grief in watching, and as I edit this video, And when I watch playthroughs from some of the YouTubers that I watch, I feel more grief. Even when the YouTuber cries, I feel grief because I feel what they're feeling. And you know what I mean? I can understand what they're feeling, not because of the person that died, but because of the grief they're feeling. So these games can bring it out you though, man. I'll tell you that much. And this one, just like any other one, can really, really, really bring it out you. And so, you know, having the opportunity to play this game, I think is a blessing. And this scene in particular, man, what can I say? It's just so freaking amazing.
I'll remember your teachings always, and the sacrifice you made.
Okay, so believe it or not, this was not the end of this video, and instead Siri comes back to me a little while later, and she wants to get revenge on on Vesemir's killer, and she knows how to find Vesemir's killer. She talked to what is his name? Erlock, something like that. The elf, the one that was the ugly baby. Avaloq, right? Something like that. I should know. But and full disclosure, it's been some weeks since I actually played it. I'm actually recording this. You know, actually, I think I finished playing this game in, I don't know, July, and here we are near Thanksgiving, and I'm just not getting to the opportunity to put it out. So shame on me for being such a avid player that I just wanted to play. I didn't record and put it out. So I'm hoping you guys enjoy this playthrough, but I do apologize again about the audio. This is not what I would normally do. So I'm going to jump ahead to the latter part of the video here so I can show you what I'm talking about.
More meat.
That's not. Those are the crones I remember. Oh my. Who is that? Oh my God, who are they eating? Aren't they lovely? Oh my gosh, what are they eating? Aren't they lovely? And then they change. Are they eating the kids? Who are they eating? My gosh. Look at this. This is so disgusting. Oh my gosh.
Yum, yum.
Oh my gosh. These people. Look at this. My goodness gracious. What are they doing? Holding heads, guys. Holding heads. There's all the people who came up to call themselves, you know, wanted to. I know who that is. Sacrifice. These are the true forms of these freaking villagers. Oh my gosh.
Welcome.
Are we fighting them? Looks like we are fighting them. Okay, I don't mind showing the fight, but since my audio is so jacked up, I'm not gonna play audio from this fight here because it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Again, I apologize profusely apologize about what I have done. So I'm a rookie. I'm still getting better and better. But enjoy the fight. I think I die a couple of times if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'll cut that part out. So if I don't die in this video here, I'll probably cut it out.
shadows. I see the hangman as he stands at the gallows. The breath of the beast, the gnashing of teeth. But I won't retreat, I won't deplete. I will succeed, I got all that I need. I am prepared for this moment. I see my future and my destiny is calling. The battle is on, I will rise like the sun. I'll get it done, one day I'll look back and see that we won. I hear victory song, this is my victory song. Rise up, no matter what's in my way. Rise up, I will do what it takes. I will keep on fighting, I'll rise through it all. Rise up, no matter what's in my way. Rise up, I will do what it takes. I will keep on fighting, I'll rise through it all. Rise up. Rise up.
So now the question is she really dead? Or did we only just get 2 of them? I think there's still 1 that's left. So I don't know if at some point we're going to have to face her again, or if they're saving her for The Witcher 4. But yeah, she got away. We thought we got her, but she got away. So that was Ciri's fight. But now comes Geralt's fight. So let's go ahead and get Mr. Geralt started on his fight, his adventure. And his fight was quite interesting as well. Oh. All right, we finally found him, and he is doing exactly what they thought he would be doing. Just chilling with the ladies.
It's kind of an odd party, my friend.
What a jerk. If you can call
Probably
them
have to fight
ladies.
the ladies too.
Like a mix between goats,
You don't give a crap.
monkeys, I don't know.
the sisters said you would come. They saw you arrive in the water's surface. They did not see the girl.
Why is his belt coming loose?
But she is with you, is she not?
I'm here alone.
A lie which will change nothing.
Okay, this guy.
First you, then her.
Tension's building all around, you can feel it in the air. It's more than a feeling, a new reality everywhere. I look and see the signs of the times. Yeah, it's coming, but they're all in denial. Everything you know, it's all about the change. See the sky crack and it rains down flames. Oh man, they ain't ready for it. This is something that they can't ignore. Coming down like a meteor. This is more than a game, you better get ready. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world. Yeah. Shock the world. Feel the earth shake, smoke rising, walking through the flames. Our reality became unchained, like the jaws of a lion that can't be tamed. Welcome to the future. Everything new, walking on the edge. It's nothing that you're used to. Only the strong survive. You better catch your breath. Oh man, they ain't ready for it. Yeah. This is something that they can't ignore. Yeah. Coming down like a meteor. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world. Yeah. Shock the world. Shock the world. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world. Yeah. Shock the world.
All right. So as you can see, there was so much that happened during this video. And I am very disappointed again by my lack of technical skill when recording this particular video. Hopefully I made some changes in my recording processes that I won't have that problem again. But there's nothing I could have done about it now, unless I had some very, very expensive software which will allow me to pull audio, I guess, based upon the, I don't know, the frequency or something, because my voice comes in a certain frequency versus the game. Maybe I could have used some kind of software to pull that, but man, that's not worth it. Not at this point in this career, in my young YouTube career. I can see maybe if I had, you know, 500,000 subscribers depending on me for information, you know, or something along those lines, then yeah, maybe I could see doing something a little bit more than what I'm doing now. But it is what it is. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this regardless. We got a lot done, man. We had the Battle of Morhen, and that was, you know, I should say Kaer Morhen. That was that was something. We got revenge. We lost Vesemir, went to the funeral. We fought the witches again. We got revenge for Vesemir's death. So that's kind of where we are. We're just telling these peasants off right now and telling them, hey, get a life. Dude, you guys are really some suckers, basically. So go figure it out, little jerks. Because they're the ones who set us up in the first place, you know, going up to trying to get us trapped and all this other crap. So whatever happens to them happens at this particular point in time. So we don't really give a crap. So regardless, I am going to go ahead and call that a wrap for now. And again, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for joining me. I really enjoyed the video play with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this special session that I had where I have an opportunity to talk over my video, which is not something I do very often. But believe it or not, the game isn't over. I could not believe that the game wasn't over. It literally ended on, you know, final preparations or something like that. And so you thinking that the Battle of Kaer Morhen is going to be it. You're thinking that Vesemir's death is going to be it. But it was not, guys. It was not. And in fact, what you're seeing behind us is once we got rid of, you know, once we got rid of the witches or the mages and everything from Valin, I believe it was, that they just started killing anybody who wasn't human, which was crazy, you know, just utterly ridiculous. You know, the level of, you know, I would call it racism, but what's it called when humans just don't like other species? I forgot the name for that, but that's basically what it is. And it's never a place. Look, there's no place in this world for hate. Who's got time for that? You got time to live your life, man. Just go live your life, bro. You know, time to be hating on somebody because they're not like you, because they're different. You know, where's your fear coming from? You know, so yeah, but that's been around since the beginning of time, and it's going to remain. Nothing I say in my video is going to change it. Nothing anybody says is going to change it. But we have to evolve as a species and make those changes at some point if we want to ultimately survive as a species. But it's not going to ever be one race. It's not going to ever be just one anything. We're too diverse for that. Anyway, see you guys on the next one. This is Dr. Walt saying thank you for joining me. I hope you guys appreciated it. The effort I put into this video, guys, you all know how much work I put into making this thing come to life. And just to do what I did here was crazy, because this video itself is going to be about an hour, and I cut out literally over an hour worth of actual footage just to bring this to you. So you can look at it in one positive way. I give you the gift of time, an hour back in your life to go do something productive. It's Dr. Walt saying thank you, love you guys. I will do better on the next one. Peace.